yeah, so, but it was funny because my GPS it saved our ass multiple times. Multiple times. Like in the last city, we wanted to be on the 11. And then we got to this intersection, and the sign said, number 11, go straight. And I swear to you, the intersection was a perfect V split. And it just said 11, go straight. And it split perfectly. So there was like literally no left and right were equally not straight. So I went right because the road seemed a bit bigger. So I just assumed that was the more main road, but I was wrong. And I started, and then because then I saw a sign that said Central Hualien, and I'm like, Central Hualien? Does that mean we're like going straight into the center of the city? That's not good. So then I whipped up the GPS, turned it on, and it said, yeah, get off this road, hang a left, then hang a right, and boom, you'll be on the outskirts of the city again. And sure enough, and I bypassed the whole city. And I'm fairly certain that in the past, when I've done this route, I probably just rode through the center of Hualien and probably rode through the center of the next city and probably got lost in them like a few times. Like, I'm probably going to save, like, the GPS is going to save us, like, anywhere from, like, 2 to 4 hours worth of, like, getting lost and taking roads that are longer than we should have. Like, earlier on, there was a road, we were heading up, and then we wanted to go right. And then when we got to like a junction where you could go right or left, and obviously if I was just using the maps or whatnot, like I would have went right. But the GPS said the road that goes left is actually shorter because it goes left and it curves up and then it goes right again. But the one that goes right, and then it goes up, but it's really, really small road that's really windy, and the actual length of road is much longer if you went right. So just things like that. If I was looking at a map, I would just look and go, okay, well this one goes the way we're going and then goes up, and this one goes kind of looks like you have to backtrack, but you're not backtracking because the road's a lot straighter, so therefore a lot shorter. And I've probably already talked about this. Whoa. And it's always weird when you're riding with somebody and they disappear. Sven probably had an accident and is dead, but let's look at the view. Is there a reason? Probably his bag came loose or something. Oh, he got his camera out. Yeah. $1,000 video blogging setup isn't working so good. You got to pull out the digital camera like Mordeath 13. Yeah, he's got like a really high-tech setup. He's got like he's got the camera on his helmet, and then he's got some wires, and it plugs into like a black box, as in you know, the kinds that airplanes use. And he's got a black box in the seat which records like I think he can record like 12 hours solid of video, and he's got a microphone in his helmet that picks up the sound really well and all that. But the box in his seat, that's high-tech shit that it costs like, I don't know, like 600, 700 American or something. And then the camera is a couple of hundred, so it's like $1,000. And yeah. So he took his camera out, and now he stopped, so that means he's putting it back. He just wanted to get a little bit of footage. If you have bicycles or something, you can just come down here and then, you know, it's you know, like, people are so stupid. They think people up in Taipei, the capital, it's like so hot there right now. And then people in the summer, you say to them, why don't you take a vacation? Why don't you go down south? They're like, go down south? Are you crazy? the further south you go, the hotter it gets, which technically is maybe true. But do you think it's hot here? No, the ocean's right there. You got a cool ocean breeze coming in off the water. It's nice and cool. But it's weird because if you look on the Weather Channel, it shows like it you know, from Taipei down, it just progressively gets hotter. But when you actually get down here, it doesn't feel hot. Like maybe a thermostat is hot, but it's a cool breeze. And then you go to Taipei, and it's so hot because it's nothing but cars and buildings and air conditioners, and you know, there's like what, a couple, maybe like 2-3 million air conditioners running at any given moment in the summer in Taipei, and every one of which pumps heat out, you know? And I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna turn off the camera and start looking for some place to eat.